Hey people, welcome back to Film Mania. Have you ever done something embarrassing in front of a group of people? Well, it's nothing compared to some of the blunders made on live TV. So sit back and enjoy this list of people who forgot they were live and did this. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Number 7. Mallet or microphone. We have all had that moment where we thought one thing was like another. Well, something similar happened when an interviewer was holding a microphone in one hand and an item that looked like a mushroom in another. Since both were comparable, the interviewer midway through the interview thought that the wooden mallet was the microphone and started speaking into it. This even ended up baffling the person being interviewed, and when the slip-up was finally pointed out to the interviewer, he could barely breathe as he was laughing so hard. In the end, they both shared some good laughs and carried on. Number 6. Blunder on SNL. As you might know, there have been many moments where singers have been caught lip-syncing to their songs, but by far the most embarrassing moment came from Ashlee Simpson. When she appeared on SNL, everything went well for the first song. She performed Pieces of Me flawlessly, or it seemed. When she came on stage to perform her next song, the lyrics to the previous one started playing. Now, as you might have guessed, this made it obvious that she hadn't really sung that song and instead just lip-synced it. Embarrassed and ashamed by this, Ashlee exited the stage while dancing awkwardly. The cringe factor was high in this one.
On a Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday, I am fading.
Number 5. Sink or swim. You might know the popular phrase sink or swim, right? Well, it fits this next situation perfectly. When a reporter was interviewing a trainer at SeaWorld, a friendly sea critter thought she needed a splash. Since both the reporter and the interviewee were near the edge of the pool, the mischievous whale orca caused a huge wave of water to erupt from it by using its tail. Since the trainer was aware of her surroundings, she quickly moved aside. Alas, the reporter wasn't as lucky. The poor woman was drenched from head to toe, but being a strong-willed person, she completed the interview in her soaked and sorry state.
What? I'm so sorry. It's not.
Number 4. A tough job interview. If you think you've had a bad job interview, wait till you hear about this one. A man was supposed to have an interview at a TV station regarding an IT job. On the same day, a guest was booked to give a live interview about the state of music and the internet. Due to the nerves associated with the interview, the IT job candidate accidentally went into the wrong building. That building was reserved for the guest, so the crew thought that he was the one that they were expecting. This led to him being put on live TV in front of thousands of people, where he had to give his opinion about things he didn't know. The whole time, the poor guy looked so nervous and terrified at what was happening to him.
I'm very surprised to see this verdict to come on me, because I was not expecting that.
Number 3. Umbrellas and reporters. If there's one thing reporters should have avoided during windy seasons, it's an umbrella. There have been far too many instances of reporters desperately holding onto their umbrellas as they get swept away due to the power of nature. One of these cases involved a reporter who was standing on a rocky beach while powerful waves crashed just a few feet away from him. Soon, the inevitable happened as one of the waves crashed into the reporter with full force. This shocked the reporter, but even after all this, he didn't let the umbrella out of his grasp. Talk about perseverance. Number 2. Movie promotion gone astray. Aubrey Plaza is one of the best actresses around and has a keen sense of humor about most things, that is. During a live MTV Movie Awards, Will Ferrell was accepting an award when he was suddenly interrupted by none other than Aubrey herself. She came on stage and tried to grab the award from his hand. Will had no idea what was going on, and so he resisted giving it to her. In the end, she just awkwardly went back to her seat and shook her head at what she had done. Turns out, it was supposed to be a small promotion for her upcoming movie, as she had the movie's name written on her chest during the whole fiasco.
What's happening?
Number 1. Mic in a tuba. During an interview with a local school band, a reporter got very enthusiastic and accidentally dropped his mic into a tuba, which is basically a giant trumpet. This turned out to be a disaster, as it took him a long time to wedge the mic free from the instrument's hole. The whole thing was hilarious from start to finish.
Listen to that.
These were some of the people who forgot that they were live on the air. In all these cases, they had to resort to some extraordinary measures to keep things as proper as possible. And you've got to admire that tenacity.